Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make this craft stick double vase. So you want to make sure that the craft sticks you're using are not bowed, they're not curved. You want to make sure they lay flat. And then you're going to make a triangle. And I'm using the Dollar Tree wood glue. And you're going to need to make 30 of these triangles. You're going to use 15 for one side of the vase and 15 for the other side of the vase. And then you need 15 single craft sticks. And again, make sure all your craft sticks lay flat and that they're not curved. And then what you want to do on your triangles, the last craft stick that you put down, you want to double that. So you want to put another craft stick on top of that. And you want to do that on all 30 of your triangles. This will ensure that your vase lays straight and it's not going to tilt to the outside edges. And then this is how you're going to stack it. Make sure that your double edge is on the outside of each of these, like I'm showing you right there. And then you take a single stick and glue it in between those, laying it on top. Then you're going to get another triangle and put it on both sides. Making sure that double stick is on the outside edge. And you do want to make sure that these are even. That each layer is even with the last layer. So you put your two triangles on and then you put one stick in between them. And you just keep doing that until you have 15 triangles on each side and then 15 sticks in the middle. And let me know in the comments if this project is something you like. I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to turn out, but I had this kind of in my mind. It is a bit different from most craft stick projects, I guess. Like I said, just make sure everything is lined up and that your double stick is on the outside edges. You have 15 triangles on one side, 15 on the other side, and then 15 single sticks in the middle. I just sped this up so you didn't have to watch me in real time put this thing together. So there it is with all my triangles stacked. And now this is going to be the bottom. So I'm adding some more craft sticks to it to close up the bottom. So there's a few trial and errors in this project, and you'll see that starting with this piece right here. So I laid 7 sticks down for the bottom. And then I just kind of spaced them out evenly. Did the same thing for the other side. There I am counting the craft sticks that I have for the bottom. So there's 7 for each side. Now, those 2 sticks that I just took off there, they're kind of uneven on the bottom there because they're on 2 separate levels, so that really they only stick on the one side. And you'll see later how I fix that problem. Now, I thought at this point I could just take my scissors and cut the ends of my sticks. However, you'll see that this didn't work out exactly how I planned. So this was trial and error number 1. I think at this point I'm just trying to figure out, how am I going to cut these? What am I going to do? And then I got out my utility knife there, and I thought, yeah, you know, I can just go through and just start cutting. Yep, that didn't work, so that's trial and error number 2. And then I moved my cut edges even with the bottom of the vase. Some of them, the glue was already starting to set up, so I had to pull them up a little bit. Just getting my sticks even with the edge of the vase. Then I'm going to take my pencil and mark where I need to cut. And I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it. They're pretty easily cut with a pair of scissors. And I only put glue on this one side because it's the only side that touches. And you'll see how I fix the other side of it in a little bit. Again, it's only going to touch on one side for now. However, I did get my pieces a little bit too long, so I'm going to cut a little bit off. And that's about right. So I'm going to have to cut a little bit off this second one here. And that one looks good. So now I know I have to cut inside my mark. And the rest of them turn out pretty good. Now from this point on, the popsicle sticks that I'm putting on the bottom here do touch down on both sides. So we don't have to worry about those. That one I got a little long, so I had to cut some more off of it. Come on, Liz, you can figure it out. There you go. You got it, girl. You got it. You can do it. I always like to make sure they fit before I actually glue them down. And there, that side is completed, and now we need to turn it around and do the same thing to the other side. Only this time I'm just going to use the pencil and my scissors. And again, for the first two pieces, only put glue on the one side because the other side doesn't touch, and we'll fix that in a little bit. I guess that one was a little bit too long, had to cut it down. Now the rest of these will touch on both ends. Now if you go to do this, you can do one at a time, and that way then you can save on your craft sticks and use the pieces that you cut off to do the smaller ends. And there's that side done. Now this is where I fix that part where they don't want to sit down. So I have my hot glue. And you know, hot glue kind of fills in the space. So it's going to fill in this space here. And then I'm just going to put some more of my wood glue on the other side. Put my pieces back on if I can get them the right way. And then I'm going to fix the other side. Again, with my hot glue, it'll fill in the gap, and then my pieces will touch the glue. And there's the bottom. So we'll flip that over. And when it's dry, I take it outside and I give it a coat of Rust-Oleum gold glue paint. Right here's a picture of it. Rust-Oleum metallic finish gold paint. So I took it outside and spray painted it, the bottom, the sides, everything. That's what it looks like. I like it. I like it a lot. And I did spray the inside too. And now I'm going to fill it up with foam. And I sped this up because this didn't work. This is the third part that did not work. And if you know why it didn't work, put it in the comments, but I'll tell you in a little bit if you don't know. But you guys are pretty smart. You probably already know why it didn't work. So I have all these flower pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But these are just little bundles that they had one time I was there. I don't even know if they have them anymore. You know, it's kind of hit or miss there. If you don't get it the first time you see it, you're not going to get it. So I did pick up a few of them. I think 2 of each. So I thought about putting some others in, but I'm like, no, this is good. This looks good. And then I was finished. I went to take a picture of it, and guess what you could see in between the cracks? Yeah, you could see all that white foam, and it did not look pretty. So I took everything out, and now I'm just going to use the Spanish moss. And they sell this, like a bag of this at Hobby Lobby, but I got it at the Goodwill store. I guess somebody had already used part of it. But I thought it was a decent deal. However, I know there's certain places in the U.S. where you live that you can get it for free on the ground, because it just hangs down from the trees and then it falls out. Because when I was there for a reunion, I got to pick up a bunch of it and bring it home. So there you go, free crafting items. So that's all I used was the Spanish moss in there, and then I'm just going to put my flowers back in there just like they were. So basically the same flowers on both sides, but one is pink and one is green. I think it turned out pretty good, but let me know what you think. Do you like this design, or is this something you don't like? I mean, it's not bad. I think it's okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite design or anything. But there's a picture of it sitting on a table. I think it looks pretty good. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. I just want to thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.